Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about a speaker who is inspirational to me and someone who I want to learn from in my speaking skills, Mark Cuban. Many of you may know him as a billionaire, a Shark Tank investor, or the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, but today I'm going to show you why I admire his speaking skills. Here's a video of Mark Cuban in an interview at the University of Southern California.
By just trying things that may seem dumb and are different, you learn, how to break through and try new things, and that's just always worked well for me.
And it's not, especially in tech. You invest in companies. It's not incrementally better, right? You don't want to be just a little better than the competition, because by the time you get out, they've already passed you.
Yeah, I mean, one of the big mistakes that entrepreneurs make is they lie to themselves all the time. So, whether it's on Shark Tank or it's investing in a company, people say, well, we're a better this than that, right? Well, whoever is, if you're faster, cheaper, anything that ends in an S or an er, right, to describe why I should invest in you and why your company is going to be successful, whoever it is you're competing with isn't sitting there saying, yeah.
So why is Mark Cuban a strong speaker? I believe Mark Cuban is a strong speaker because he articulates his words in such a meaningful way. As a listener, you want to listen to every word he says because he is so passionate about what he thinks about and talks about that everything comes naturally. He uses many gestures and hand movements to emphasize certain points he is trying to make, and I think that having those characteristics as a speaker is everything. He is genuine about what he says, and he has the credibility to make you want to know everything he believes in. Cuban isn't the typical motivational speaker, quote unquote. Rather, he is a successful man who does what he loves and knows how to work with others and talk to others about his passions. It was tough for me to find a video of him speaking to the public because most of the videos of him speaking are interviews. However, I chose to include this clip of him during one of his interviews because it really captures why I think he is an amazing speaker. That is, he isn't a perfect speaker who has everything memorized. He is the opposite because he has such passion in his voice that the other aspects of his speaking comes naturally. He uses hand gestures and body language that makes you feel like you're having a casual conversation with him. I believe the main characteristic that shows in every interview I watched of his is his confidence. He isn't trying to look perfect and speak perfectly without saying pause words. Rather, he talks from what comes to his mind, and it seems that he is so prepared for any question being asked of him. How will I work to speak more like Mark Cuban? I will work to be more confident in my speaking. I think that being confident is super important and that the rest of your speech will come together if you can be confident and passionate about what you are speaking about. I will also work to be more prepared so that I can be confident and show my audience how interested I am in the topic and make them interested as well. I will work on my nonverbal communication skills and make sure that I remind myself to change the tone of my voice during times when I think it would be best and to not stand straight up and sound monotoned. What is one positive change that these changes will lead to in my life? Being more confident in my speaking will lead to a positive change in my life. One specific positive change that would come from this is that I will become more confident in myself overall. I think being on stage talking in front of people or even recording yourself can be stressful and can cause me to feel anxious. But if I am confident in myself as an overall person, then my confidence will show in my speaking as well.